This is a very quick tutorial on how to complete part 3 of your disease profile project, making the poster. And this tutorial kind of assumes you already know the basics of PowerPoint, which you should have learned from part 2. And I'll just show you a couple of little things to help you use PowerPoint to make your poster. So, the project states that your poster should be 11 by 17. Which is about the size of a poster you might find if you were to go to a doctor's office or somewhere at a community center. So I'll just show you really quickly how to change your PowerPoint slide. So go to PowerPoint and then change your layout of the slide to blank. So just go and have a blank slate, and this will be the canvas for your poster. Then you go to Design and Page Setup, and then we want to change our width. Well, I'm going to go longer than wide, so we'll have 11 width, 17 height. So you can have it like that. It's also very much acceptable to switch it to a landscape, whichever way you want. Whichever way I guess you prefer, right? But basically now we're just going to work off this one slide. And from here on in, you just kind of do what you normally do. You enter some sort of text box, have your slide. Let's go to something like that. You know, your title should be should probably state your disease. You know, it helps a lot to know exactly what it's about. You know, you can make it bold, change it to whatever text you want, have it whatever size you want. You know, it's something where your title really should kind of stand out. You know, maybe I'm gonna flip it. Like it matters, but you know, something like that. And then you start throwing your stuff in there, and you can add pictures a couple of ways. So you can just drag and drop it. There we go, and then resize it as you see fit. If you want to get a box around your picture, so notice there's no box around here. If I want to get a box around my picture, if you're using a PC, just right click it and you go to Format Picture, Line Color, and you just press Solid Line, and you put black, which is what I like, and then you close, and then now you've got yourself a black line around the picture. Alright, so you move that around to wherever you see fit, and then you insert text boxes, and it's bullet point. TV is this, it's not that, something like that. And again, if you want a line around your text box, make sure that the text box is highlighted like that. You go to Format Shape, back to Line Color, Solid Line, Black, and done. And something like that. Right? And the most important thing is, I guess a number of ways to look at it. If you want to get it nice and close, and of course this font is huge. You probably want to make it a little bit smaller just so you can fit in your information. But at the same time, you don't want to clutter, right? So you can zoom in to make sure that you're seeing your text nicely, and then you should periodically zoom out. And something like this. How does it look from a distance? Does it look too cluttered? Can you see the figures? How well does the title stick out? And that's the most important. And don't forget to give yourself credit as well, right? You can put all your names at the bottom, and names often go much, much smaller. Right? So then you can see who did it. And remember, you guys work for the Hawaii Department of Health, right? So don't forget to include that. Alright, so that's the basics. Again, the rest of this kind of assumes you know how to use PowerPoint, how to do stuff. You can leave a blank or a white background if you so choose. You can use various schemes and stuff to make things whichever way you like. And then that's the preset way for some of you guys with the more advanced abilities. You're welcome to use whatever background you like. But again, keep in mind that it's visible. And sometimes something like this, you notice how here it's very difficult to see that text. I would probably not do something like that. Right, so go ahead, have fun with it, and if you have any questions, make sure you post it on the message board.